Ever wanted to build something awesome without breaking the bank? Today we're diving into these, the world of Bandai model kits. In this video, we're going to discuss the types of kits, prices, tools needed. We're going to look at what's inside this kit and build the first stage of the instructions, the first step, and we'll give you some tips. Hi, I'm Mike. This here's Moosey, the star of the channel. Everybody needs their Moosey fix. And you're tuned in for another episode of Modeling with Mike. So let's get started, shall we? First of all, what are Bandai model kits? Well, Bandai is a Japanese company. They're known for making Gundam kits, Star Wars, and other franchise kits and anime kits. They have snap fit design. That means unless you want to use it, there is no glue and no paint required. And they're unique for their accessibility and very high engineering standards, as well as their high quality of molding and high amount of detail. Now, the types of kits that there are available from Bandai. They're number one, most known for Gundam. And as I stated in the last video, there are 5 grades of Gundam kits. The first level is entry grade, denoted as EG. Second grade is high grade, denoted as HG. These two are your beginner levels. Then you advance to your intermediate levels, which are real grade, RG, master grade, MG. Those are your intermediate levels. And your highest level, your expert level, is known as perfect grade, or PG. Your other lines that they're known for making are Star Wars models, Pokemon, Digimon, Ultraman, and probably every other kind of man you could think of. But other franchises as well. And I have a couple of examples here of Bandai kits. You saw this one the last video. This is the Gundam or Gunpla Strike Rouge. This is an entry grade kit. Costs like $15. And then here, this is the kit we're going to center on today. This is the Star Wars Millennium Falcon in 1/144 scale. And this cost me, I believe, $11. Now let's look at beginner-friendly options. In the Gundam line, you want to go with either entry grade or high grade for Gundam. Those are your beginner levels. On the other kits, I would suggest going for your smaller scale models. And these are your 1/72, 1/144 scale. They're cheaper. They have less parts and they're going to be easier to build. Now, the tools you'll need to build these are basically the same as the Gundam, because, well, you know, Gundam's part of Bandai. You'll just need the basics. You need sprue cutters, you need a hobby knife, and you need sanding sticks. That's it. If you want to use glue and paint, go for it. There's also some cheaper ways of using those tools or buying those tools, and I'll go over that here in just a minute. Optional tools, just like the Gundam kit, are panel liner, pen, and tweezers. You're probably going to need some tweezers because there are small parts in these. Now, here's a budget tip. You can buy your tools cheaper at like the dollar store, Amazon Basics. And here's another tip for you. In past videos, I've recommended a 40-piece modeler's toolkit from Amazon. Last night, I noticed that company put out a 50-piece kit for the same price of $21.99 as a 40-piece kit. So I'll leave a link to that in the video description for you if you're interested. Let's turn around to the workbench and we're going to dive in and take a look at this Millennium Falcon kit, see what's inside, take and do the first step of the instructions. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and right here is our Millennium Falcon kit. Nice picture of the old rust bucket. And just like the Gundam kit, bunch of Japanese, has all your sticker locations. These usually have stickers and not decals. So you have all your sticker locations. So let's look inside here. Your instructions are on the box top, which is kind of different. So I'll put the box top right up here. And first bag will open up. And we have your stickers right there. And this will be your base for the Millennium Falcon model. And the next bag looks like we have 2 or 3 sprues. Let's open it up and find out, shall we? Put that over here. We have A3. Look, the detail here. I mean, again, small parts, but huge detail. And as you can see, not an ejector pin mark. I defy you to find an ejector pin mark in there anywhere. That's what makes these kits so great. Here's A1. This is basically the top of the ship. Look at that. Look at that. This is 1/144 scale. And look at that detail. I mean, my God. Here's A2 again. Look at these little parts and the detail. I mean, oh, wow. Are you kidding me? Again, no flash, no ejector pin marks. And A6, this is either the top or the bottom of the ship. Again, detail. No ejector pin marks, no flash. Oh my, I mean, wow. So as you can see, I have my tools ready. I got my sprue nippers, my tweezers, my sanding stick, hobby knife, and Tamiya extra thin. So first things first, you want A6 number 21. That's gonna be this bad boy. That's gonna be your bottom, it looks like. Let's get our trusty sprue nippers. And this is done. So we'll get our sanding stick, sand it down. You want to always sand down your nubbins. Oh, here's another one I forgot. Okay. Okay, now get all these sanded down. Yes, nice. Okay, we need A2, which is this one, number 5. That'll be this piece right here. Number 5 is this part. So we'll get that off real quick. Get that sanded. Now, that looks like it should fit much better. Bingo. There it goes, right in there. Get a little Tamiya extra thin on there. Like I said last video, even though it says snap fit, I want to make sure. That bad boy's in there. And this model stays together no matter what. So I just put some Tamiya extra thin on there. A2 number 4. A2 number 4. 4 is this part down here. I'll take that off. And we'll show you we're just showing you how simple these kits are. I mean, Bandai kits are just so unbelievably simple. It's not even funny. Okay, so does it go right in there? I believe so. There we go. Yeah. Yep. Bingo. Done. And slipped right in there. So here we go with some more extra thin. Slap some extra thin on there. And yeah, this bad boy's staying on there. Okay, now A2 number 3. That's going the opposite side. A2 number 3. Cut it off. And sand her down. And this will go the opposite side. Slide right in there. And we'll get this right over here. Slide it right in there. And there it goes. Right into there. No, sort of look like that. That's all right. Put some I forgot which side's which, so I'm just going to put a little on both of them just to make sure I got it. And that is the first step. All done. It's just a little thing to show you how simple these are. So, as you can see, very, very simple. I mean, nothing to it. And now I will put everything away, and when we come back, we'll talk about why modelers love Bandai and give you some budget tips. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's talk about why modelers love Bandai. Number 1, because of their excellent engineering. As you can see in that little build there, they have a great fit. They have a tight fit. They're engineered that way. And they have very detailed instructions. Number 2, since there's no glue or no paint, they're perfect for renters, kids, and people with limited time and space. As you can see, this little kit, I mean, that's not going to take up. If you can use a lap table for this. As you can see, it is so easy to put together that there's no stress. That makes for an enjoyable, satisfying build, even straight from the box, let alone any extras you want to put on it. So some budget tips. Number 1, price-wise, entry kits for Gundam start often under $15. For a high-grade kit, you're under $20, $25. So they're very, very affordable. Look for online deals as usual. As I'm always saying in my videos, look for online deals. eBay, Amazon, especially if you're a Amazon Prime member, look for deals on Prime days. Look for deals on both of those sites, on any online site, on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, around Thanksgiving time. You're going to find stuff slashed at that time. Go to your local hobby store or model shop. Go to the clearance or secondhand section. Okay? And you'll find kits for less. And even if you don't, like I said, Bandai kits can be less than $10. Also go to model conventions and model shows, especially the big ones. You'll find great deals there because all the model manufacturers want you to start and check out their latest line and what they have to offer. But watch out for knockoffs. One thing you want to look for on a Bandai kit is this right here. Look for Bandai Namco. If you don't see that, don't buy it. It's not a Bandai kit. It's a knockoff, and you're probably going to have flash. You're going to have subpar molding, subpar detail. They're just going to be a lower grade kit. And you're going to not be satisfied. So watch out for knockoffs. And remember, you can always do DIY upgrades, such as weathering with makeup, pencil lead, pastels, and other things. One of my viewers on my live stream yesterday asked me if I did any lighting on my models. Well, if you're electrically gifted, yeah, do that. Add some lights to them. As you can see, Bandai kits are fun, very affordable, and very accessible. They're everywhere. So don't be afraid to start one. Even a $10 kit. You'll be happy you did. So it brings me to a question. Have you built the Bandai model kit? What was your favorite one? Or do you have a tip that you use all the time for Bandai kits? Let me know about it in the comments. Always love to hear from you. Always respond to you. Next video, it's going to be the state of the hobby as I see it. And I had one of my subscribers, Mr. John Christmas from across the pond. He commented this morning. I saw his comment and he suggested that I do this on my live stream. And I said, well, heck, why not do it both times? So you're going to hear my viewpoint next video, and probably not this next live stream, but the week after, we're going to open it up for a discussion on that. Which brings me to my live stream. Next live stream, this coming Thursday, we're going to unveil the mushroom cloud model that I've been working on. It will be done, and we will unveil it. So it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one, as well as answering your question and taking your comments and other things. Channel update. We're creeping up. We're up to 158 subscribers. We're moving right along. As long as we're going up, that's all I'm worried about. And I'll keep pumping these bad boys out for you. I mentioned it, I believe I mentioned it in my last video and yesterday's live stream. I'm going to be doing some changes in my videos. I'm not going to tell you what, but I'll tell you a little bit here. I'm thinking about changing my intro to my videos, and I don't know when. You'll be surprised. It'll just happen. So that's everything I have for this video. The only thing to say is that you know what we always say around here: never stop pushing your modeling boundaries. And with that being said, we'll see you next time. Bye.